Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Farm, with the fat lip, doing what he do in the lab, doing what I do for you. But little fat lip don't stop nothing. I got a nice little lesson for you. I got to get this thing out, so let's do what we do. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories. For life, I give life lessons. You tuning in and receiving. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. Excuse me. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Okay, let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? Well, when I'm through, that's what I do for you, but it's rhetorical. And if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not, they're simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself as too. Might not be true. Right thinkers, P Funk philosophy says these are some of the things I say stuff, but old school, this is some of the shit you're gonna have to go through to be a better you. Sorry about that with the little cuss word, but I'm changing to stuff. I think I do got stuff there instead of the other word. But reality, this is the shit you're gonna go through. Let's talk about it. And let me know when I'm wrong, please. I ain't got no problem with that. I love the comments, so let's go. Things you going through to have to go through, things you have to go through to have, you had to go through to be a better you. These are tests. Life is a test. Look at it that way. This is a test. How should I respond? What should I do? Every scenario in life is for you to pass the test of how you react to situations in your life daily. How do you deal with taking, a lot of people taking a short or, I got the tip. No. Taking a short means taking the high road, always doing what's right for the good of the situation, first of all. And how do you take taking the short when you got to be the one that's always got to not get what you want and not have it your way every day? How could you survive in that environment? How would you fare in that situation daily? You won't. You can't survive. Why? It takes self mastery to deal with an inconvenient situation that you can't change, but you can change you doing those situations. And a lot of people aren't built or they had the wherewithal to do that. So self mastery is just that, doing what you don't like, what you don't want, like you love it. I gave that lesson too. I got that from Mike Tyson. That's my dude. Now, if he said nothing else, he got that right. I'm living proof of that one because a lot of stuff I do is not because I want to. No, no. I'm so past getting what I want in life. So I don't look forward to that. But I do it like I love it. So they'll never know I don't. If you're a good poker player, when I'm upset, when I used to be, ego tripping, if I'm upset, everybody's gonna know. You get that mean mug. I'm like, I'm blowing smoke. I'm fuming. So that would tell people, oh man, back up. I don't know who the one that did it, but he pissed off. So in those days, you didn't want to do that to me. But now I don't get caught up in that. I learned. That's what I'm saying. That's the changes. I'm telling you, this life changes. I'm making them myself. I ain't trying to tell you to do something that I don't do. Self mastery. In order for you to reach it, is you being able to make sure that you don't disturb your inner harmony with yourself because of a situation that you don't agree with or don't particularly care for. Handle your business and stay focused on what you do, and you'll be just fine. That's self mastery. Getting caught up in emotional and getting caught up in a situation don't help you one bit. That's not self mastery. You can't tell me I'm a right thinker and then you do dumb stuff. Don't work that way. I don't want to see my hoodie on the corner with a guy making drug deals. I'm just saying, I get to understand my man, the white guy with Tommy Hilfiger. No, not him, but one of them, they didn't want you to win. They stuffing selling drugs. Who the hell is you? So yeah, kind of get the concept now. It makes sense before now. That it's my stuff. I don't want my stuff out there either. And Mayor Hilfiger, everything Hilfiger was pretty much, the drug game back in the day. If you want Hilfiger, you was a drug dealer. But that's the clothes wear. They was expensive. Everybody couldn't afford them. Okay, it wasn't cheap. No, that stuff was expensive back in the day. And when you drug dealer, money didn't mean nothing. All right, let's go. But you have to be willing to take the short, so to speak. You got to be the one to take the high road in all your life situations. That's how you reach self-mastery. Life ain't gonna coordinate itself to you. It ain't gonna acquiesce to you. It's not gonna bend for you. No, it ain't gonna happen. You got to be the flexible one in your life. Understand that. But giving and doing when you really don't want to, but through the situation that you're in, you have to do what's right. And you do it with a smile on your face. That's the poker face. When you learn how to play poker from just the facial expression, that's a whole nother game. Why? It's psychological now. It ain't just the cards. You can fix them out. You get a hand, you ain't got nothing there, but oh yeah. You're bluffing. So it's all about how you present it. And it's all game. It's all game. And the game is all what? Mental. Understand that. Self-betterment, self-improvement, whatever you want to call it, self-discovery. We got a bunch of names for it. I don't give a damn about names. But for me, self-betterment is when you're going through shit or things you might not really want to go through, but you do it. Mm-hmm. Poke face. Mm-hmm. I done been so upset. And nobody ever know. And I said, boy, I'm getting better at this thing. I can maintain my cool and still wild out on the inside. Nobody know. Cool. They'll never know. So I've been doing that for a while now. Nobody pays attention to it. But I used to maybe know when I'm upset. Now they don't know. So they think everything's hunky-dory. I made a commitment to myself last year not to complain, to bitch about anything in the situation. And we're not doing that. People think they doing good, everything is all right. No, I'm just not complaining like you do. I hear complaints all the time. I just refuse to complain. I made it personal. Anybody recognize it yet? So again, changes you make for yourself, it ain't got to be recognized by nobody but who? You. Well, you know it's a change. What makes did you change so they can know that you change? You change for yourself. You should know you changed. I know that for a fact. Moving on. But when someone pisses you off, I'm still trying to deal with that thing. Don't give them the pleasure of showing them that you pissed off. You feel me? Oh, when you're dealing with ignorant people and you're around family and friends that's ignorant, they're going to do things that will normally piss you off. But you done got better because of self-mastery. You don't let it bother you, so they don't know if it pisses you off or not. You don't give them the satisfaction knowing that they can piss you off, push your button, so to speak. I don't allow that to happen no more with anybody. I will smile in your face, knowing that I'm so done. We so done. You have no idea. I'm scheming. I can't wait to show you how done you are. And with me, personally, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You show me what I need to see, I'll take it from here. No, I ain't got to worry about it. No, I will take the high road. Why? Because I know that's the right thing to do. AKA, I'm going to do what's right, knowing, no matter what and who you are, I got to do what I need to do for me. It ain't got nothing to do with you. So you're not going to sway me to not do what I need. No, I'm going to do what's right. Be it for you or against you, don't make a difference to me. Okay, I'm not beat for that. I ain't caught up in trying to appease you or please you. I'm gonna do what's right. If you're on the side of right, you should be fine. Other than that, you're gonna have a problem with me. But I'm not gonna side with you. Simple. I'm not that dude. But I'll take the high road and do what I got to do. Never mind you. It ain't about you. I can tell you that. But if you want to be better, and everybody claim to do, okay, so put this to your what? Remember this in every life situation. Why? Because every situation you deal with gives you a chance to prove it. You about that? Be about it. Stop right now. You want to be better? Start being better right now. Oh, I'm waiting next week. New month. I'm start. Everybody make excuses. What? Not to be better. They find any excuse in the world not to do what they need to do. So I'm not big for that. I'm personally getting better. That's all I can do. And with what? Every part of my life and every life situation that I go through is what? A learning and a better learning situation to help me better myself with what the things I believe I should be doing. And every opportunity I get, I do it. Simple. Sometimes it's gratifying. Sometimes it don't go over too well. That's the least of my concern. I really don't care how other people deal with that. I really don't. So, and this is why self mastery ain't easy. Trust me. If it was easy, you'd have a bunch of masters running around here. I ain't seen one other than myself. And we ain't going there, stop. Let that go. All right, where we at? All right, okay, yeah, but we are there. So that's why. So you got a bunch of self-professed masters and all this good stuff, but the road, aka the road, the things you will go through to master, you will be what? Walking that walk on a daily basis for yourself. It don't happen nowhere else. That only ain't but one way, and that's what you got to do. In self-mastery, in reality, is not easy to achieve. Trust me. Why? A lot more people would be there if it was. Now, how about being there, being there? Okay, in every level of life, it's certain people there for that reason. Okay, understand that. The question is, do you know where you belong? Your station, damn somebody else. I don't care about nobody else but myself. But put yourself in the best position you can. That's what I'm saying. And trust me, it's hard work when daily to be your best self. That ain't easy. There's a lot of distractions, a lot of stuff going on, but you gotta go through some of that stuff to get to where you want to go. Self mastery. You can't not do what you gotta do. If you can't stand being uncomfortable, being unpleased, not having your desires met, not having things go the way you want, the thing you ain't gonna make it. Okay, if you think somebody owe you something, if you think something is no, you really, if you ain't willing to work and put in the work for what it is you want, you think you deserve, it ain't gonna happen. Some people get lucky. Yeah, but that's I don't rely on luck. I don't do luck. I don't gamble. So that's the least of my concern about getting lucky. Okay, no, I don't do luck. All right, my brother name is Lucky. But if you can't stand being uncomfortable, if you can't stand being unsatisfied, if you can't stand not having your personal desire satisfied, you to please or comfort somebody else. You ain't gonna be able to do it. Why? Because you think you are deserving of that and you ain't trying to give it to nobody. Why? I ain't gonna give it to me. That's why. And these are things that will keep you from being master of oneself. Why? The ego. That's still ego. When I hear people react a certain way, I can tell ego when I see it. Moving on. Self mastery to me is not for you. Not excuse me. Is not for you. Selfishness is not a self mastery quality. If you still selfish, if you still thinking I me, you ain't reached self mastery. Why? There's no I in mastery. Was showing one what Kobe told Shaq. He said, ain't no I in team. It's yeah, but it's a me in that mom. We go from me to I. Yeah, and he right. It's a me and mastery. Man, Kobe, I ain't mad at you. I like that. But in life, and this what you do it, living. If it's easy, it ain't for me. Why? No. There's a trick here. No, 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 no. No, that's the trap. I've been around a little long, so you see money on the ground, don't grab it. Why? It's a sucker move. You see something, nah, don't mess with this sucker move. Don't be the sucker. If you play your cards right, sit back and watch. Watch the sucker who gonna do what you know better than doing. That's what makes them a sucker. They didn't know better. They did it. So you can learn from their mistake and their ignorance. That's what you call learning from somebody else's mistake. Okay, that's a good lesson in life also. But again, in life, if it's easy, it ain't for me. Okay? Like my mom loves said, broad is the road to destruction. And everybody takes that road. Okay. But it ain't for me. It should not be for you either. Why? You should want more for yourself, aka self mastery, just like me. If you don't want to be the master of yourself, is there anything else in life that's more important than that? I ain't got time to listen, but I'm not with you. Why? You going I'll leave you on that end. You on your own. Okay. If you ain't trying to do what's best for you, all right, we ain't doing it together. To please others, you may have to make it may have to make you be unhappy. Why? Because if you doing the right thing, it's going to probably to please somebody else, and they can't stand not being pleased. So you got to do that to keep that peace. But it builds what inner strength to do something you don't want to do. Okay, I just proved to myself I can grip my teeth and get through it. Having sex with the ugly girl, put a pillow over here, put a bag over here. What? Don't look at her. Turn around, whatever. But you find ways to get things done, what you want done. You figure it out. Ain't no small. And genius is a junkie or a crackhead trying to figure out how to get that drug. They go genius mode. They can lie, cheat, steal with the best of them. All right, but those are satisfy what their desires to do and want for themselves. That's their drive. That if you use it for the good, man, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Why? Because the reward that you get for doing right and doing good way outweighs that negative nonsense that you get from doing bad. For the momentary pleasures that you're going to be responsible for, no comparison. Okay, that's why. And again, I'm speaking from experience. I get stronger when you go to the gym. Nope, 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 nope. Gonna do it at the gym. I get stronger when I do what's right. Okay, both day and night. I'm staying on the course, aka Mr. Right. I'm gonna just do it right, and I sacrifice so that I can say that. Whatever I sacrifice, I'm willing to give up. Why? To be right, to do what's right. Having it my way ain't always right or the best way. So I can sacrifice. I ain't got a problem with that. Selfishness is ego. Well, I'm doing me. I'm getting mine. No, no, no. I'm a little bit better than that. And I will do what's right. No matter what the situation that I be involved in, I do it so that I can better myself when daily. I practice it. I practice it and I deal with it on a day-to-day basis. Some days ain't easier than others, but when you get through, you still feel good about yourself. That's what it's all about with me. At the end of the day, I want to feel good about the day that I did, what I think I should have done, how I should have done it. Feel good. That's called self-reflecting. I do it every day. Move it on. But I make my life, my life daily sacrifice. Again, you got to give up yourself to do what's right. All the time, it ain't gonna be in your favor. Well, that's it right there. That's the ego. The ego ain't ready to sacrifice. The ego won't sacrifice. No, no, no. So I'm sacrificing to do it on a regular basis. Why? To get done what's right. To make things go. And to me, that's what living right. If it don't hurt you to please or satisfy somebody else because by doing the right thing, that's what you should be doing. Why? You get better for it. Trust me, you'll be rewarded for that. Okay. And to give when you give of yourself for the benefit of somebody else, to help them or to please them, that's what not easy. That's not what ego people do. An egoistic person won't do that. Trust me. Only good people what sacrifice themselves for the good of others. Ain't that what Christ did? Sorry for y'all sins, for y'all claim. Okay, no, he just knew he stood for what he believed in. I'm a Mason. Our Grand Master was threatened. Give us the secrets of Masonry or we're going to take your life. He said, what? My man, my life you can take. My integrity, never. Your soul ain't for sale. So don't option up like, oh, well, I'll trade my soul for favors in the real world. It don't work that way. So, yeah, it ain't yours. Why? It belongs to him. And newsflash, he wants it back. A lot of y'all been separate from the spirit a long time. We talk about thousands of years of reincarnating. It's not going to stop. It's an endless cycle that we just part of it when we come and when we leave. It's still going. It was going on before we got here. It's going to go on long after we gone. Understand that. Just play your role. I'm doing what? For the time being, I'm in the moment. I'm right here, right now, and right where I need to be. Not worrying about yesterday, ain't worrying about tomorrow. I'm right here, focus. Are you? Sorry, let's get that out. Where we at? Oh, I forgot my place. Please, okay, yeah, okay, I did it. Okay, I did it. I made it okay to give you. Okay, okay. They say, and I can vouch for this one. God blesses the cheerful giver. If you want to argue or debate that fact, try it and then see. Let me know when you do it how it worked out. Then we can debate. Right now, trust me, it's the fact. And that's why I give cheerfully win daily. And for that, I'm blessed daily. See the concept? I'm trying to let you know. I do this. I live this. And appreciate you tuning in. Let me wrap it up. I don't get too caught up in this one. But the things I do to keep the peace makes me a better person. What about you? How your situation? You the causing the problem? If you're not trying to solve the problem, you are the problem. In my Maury Povich voice, you are the problem. Moving on. So the things that I do to keep the peace makes me a better person. That's what you have to implement for yourself. I'm just giving you a little heads up. Watch this. And I'm telling you from experience again, when the situations are not to my benefit or my liking, but you got to go through it. You got to push through. And at the end of the day, you'll feel better about what? Doing it the right way. No matter how you felt, what you thought, no, just, no. Trust me. I call it toting the water. Shut up and just do what got to be done. I'm good at that. I used to not be able to what? Not have things go my way. Ain't, I'm not, you got to be crazy. He was worse. So, okay, I was not able to have things not go my way back then. Now, dealing with what? Ignorant people every day, I don't expect nothing to go my way. Except what? Me doing the right thing. That's all I can depend on. All I can depend on is what I can control. I can't expect nothing, don't want, I'm going to do what I need to do. That's what makes you a better you. That's the whole goal. And I know things that don't always have to go my way. That's only because I do what's right. I'm going to do it. I don't care if it's going my way. It ain't got to go my way. But as long as I do what's right, it's always going to benefit me. Why? I did what I was supposed to do. I worked for it out. I'm going to do it me. I'm at a peace. I'm at peace with myself. So things don't bother me when they don't what? From the outside, don't bother me. I keep peace from within. They can't disturb that with situations and stuff that's going on outside myself. That's called focus on what? Yourself. Moving on. Some people call it conceit. Oh, he all about him. Not like that. No. Moving on. But yeah, it's all about me. Yeah, people say no disrespect and this no disrespect. But no, it ain't like that, but it's like that. How about that? Remember my man Rock? What's that name? Tony Rock? What is it? Yeah. Only black people know what like that. What's like that? I deal with them, but I don't deal with them like that. I know it, but I don't know it like that. Yeah, we cool, but we ain't cool like that. See, that's what like that means. What's like that? We know what it means. If you ain't one of us, you don't know what it means. That's what I love. All right, take that in. I appreciate you tuning in again. Myself, okay, I'm at peace within myself. So things don't bother me. That's what? Outside of myself. That's self mastery. But don't let things disturb what? Your inner peace. Why? Maintaining your inner peace is what? Doing what's right, doing the right thing. And you ain't gonna worry about having regrets or thinking about, well, I should have done that, shouldn't have done. No, just do the right thing. No regrets, no wish you had it, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Nah, do the right thing. It always worked out for the betterment for you. The other person ain't gonna do is you. Do what you need to do to get to what's due you for doing what? The right thing. Let's go. And wrapping it up. Again, right thinkers, may you all need to be 100. Me 100 miles a day. So I've never done my right thinkers who what? Know that some of the stuff you had to go through to better yourself ain't gonna be easy, but do it anyway. Why? That's the right way. I'll be right back.